You use it in less than half a second, but it's the result of a century-long mechanical war. This is the chaotic history of the zipper and the secret Japanese monopoly that controls nearly every single one on Earth. Think about it. There is a piece of technology in your pocket right now that took 86 years of failure and 3 bankruptcies before it finally worked. It all started in 1851, Massachusetts, specifically in the Boston and Cambridge area. Elias Howe, the man who invented the sewing machine, patented the automatic continuous clothing closure. It was basically a series of hooks joined by a string. The result? A total disaster. It snagged, it was expensive, and Howe was so busy suing people over sewing machines that he let the idea rot. 40 years later, Whitcomb Judson tried to save it with the class blocker at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. The reality? A mechanical nightmare. It would pop open randomly in public or jam so tightly you had to be literally cut out of your own shoes. Investors bailed. The public laughed. The zipper was officially a viral flop. The hero of our story isn't a fashion designer. He's a Swedish electrical engineer named Gideon Sundback. By 1913, Sundback realized everyone was doing it wrong. He realized the secret wasn't the hook, it was the math. He ditched the bulky clasps and created the hookless number 2. Instead of 2 or 3 big hooks, he used hundreds of tiny metal teeth, each with a cup on the bottom and a nib on the top. By increasing the count to over 10 teeth per inch, he created enough friction to keep the seal locked under pressure. This is the exact engineering design you are wearing today. But there was a problem. Nobody wanted to buy it. For 20 years, the fashion world thought zippers were scandalous. In the 1920s, religious and social critics actually argued that zippers were morally questionable because they made it way too easy to take clothes off. They were banned from many women's clothing lines for being too fast. The name zipper didn't even exist until 1923, when the B.F. Goodrich Company used Sundback's fastener on their new rubber boots. They called it a zipper because of the zip sound it made. The real turning point? 1937. French fashion designers finally gave in and put zippers in men's trousers, winning the battle of the fly over traditional buttons. Suddenly, if you didn't have a zipper, you were behind the times. Now, there is an 80% chance your clothing has 3 letters stamped on the metal. Yoshida Kogyo. That stands for Yoshida Kogyo Kabushiki Kaisha, a Japanese giant that produces roughly 7 billion zippers every single year. Why do they own the market? Because they are obsessed. YKK practices vertical integration to a level that borders on insanity. They don't just make zippers. They smelt their own brass, forge their own teeth, and even manufacture the shipping boxes the zippers go in. They realized that if a zipper fails on a $500 jacket, the customer blames the jacket brand, not the zipper. By becoming the only unbreakable option, they became the invisible backbone of the global fashion industry.